Hello everyone. I am finally back after a little over a year of doing any videos. I do have a journal to share with you, and I will explain why I have been gone at the end of the video. First of all, this journal is 4 3/4 inches wide by 7 inches tall, and it is a hardcover journal. I have used silk fabric, beautiful silk that was gifted to me by a very special friend, and that is, I've covered the book with that, and then I have used lace for the end of the journal here. And then I have, the closure is an elastic lace band. It's actually just elastic lace, and I've cut it to size and have used it for the closure. I just felt there was so much on the front cover that I didn't want to add a hitch post or extra ribbon or anything on there, and it looks so much better without that. You'll see little bunnies throughout the journal. This is sold, and the person that it's going to wanted bunnies and flowers and pansies and just all kinds of pretty things in the journal. She wanted to feel happy when she turns the pages, and so I really hope it's done what it's supposed to do. There are 72 pages, one signature, and there's at least 32 tags and journal cards in the journal. And the front, I have used a craft text for the spine and have done a hidden spine in this journal. And you'll see, here's a little bunny. I have used, the bunnies all come from Porch Swing Designs by Mary Lou. And she just has done a lots of different bunnies. And so I was able to use them and effectively in this journal. I've made a pocket here out of some of the digitals that I've used, and the digitals I've used, most of them come from Calico Collage, Angela Kerr, and of course Porch Swing Designs, and there's a few from Joey Cardmaker. I will list those below, and since this isn't a design team project, I won't go into too much detail on that. But you can find, I will list them so you can find them. The first page, it says grow and bloom, and it has a little chair. I've used stickles on the bee, as well as the shiny stuff. I can't think of what it is. I will. And then I've used the stickles on all the flowers to glitz them up a little bit. Here's a little tag here. And I'll keep that out so I can use it to show other pockets throughout. More of Calico Collage prints, and here is some of her digitals from the kits that I've used. And the other thing is, most of my tags I always line, but lately I have been doing a little of both because people have preferred just a mixture of that. So this one, of course, is not lined, but some of them you will see lined and some they won't be. Then I have added some little flat back gems on the flowers to make them a little more pronounced. You can tell I'm rusty at this. Haven't done it, but I'll get better. This is one of the Tim Holtz die cuts that I've used. I have several of those. Angela Kerr is a huge inspiration on that. She uses a lot of the die cuts and adds them into her journals, and I just think they add so much to each journal. And then I've added lace here, trim, and there's writing space here. Here's a tag that I've made from one of the that's the Calico Collage Kit, and I've cut down some of the pockets to make them fit this journal. These are the little butterflies that I make, and I believe those may have come from Artie Mae's or Calico Collage. I'm not sure which, but I have both, and they both do them, and so those are, I use vellum, and I print them out twice, once on vellum and once on regular, the presentation paper that I use, and then use the stickles on them. And when you put the stickles on the vellum, it kind of ruffles it up a little bit so that there's a little more dimension in the butterfly, and I think that makes them so pretty. More writing space, and another page from the kit, and more from the kit. Here's more lace, a lace pocket, and there is, I've added some of the cutouts to, I cut from the paper, the digital, and then I added some seam binding that I had as scraps, and then I added another one of the Tim Holtz little flowers, the cutouts. And then here's another tag from the kits. This is Hobby Lobby trim here, and I thought that looked perfect with the lace. That's one of my favorite pages in this book. This is more Calico Collage print, and there's a pocket. This is a butterfly. That's one of the old Martha Stewart butterflies I've had forever in my stash, and I added a little gem, and of course you can't get those anymore, so I'm trying to use them all up. And then I've cut around to make this pocket on one of the pages. There's another journaling card. These flowers are from Hobby Lobby, and I love them. They are, I think it's Paper Studio, and they're just a real lightweight, almost like a very lightweight fabric type flower. And then I've added some little ribbon here to back it. I've added lace and paper from one of the digitals, and made this a pocket also. And I haven't filled all of those pockets. Those are when they get this, they can fill their pockets. They might want to have some secret journaling or whatever. And here's another tag, and I've lined that one. This is a backing paper from one of the kits. I've done some stenciling. There's a doily, another page from the kit, and more writing space. There's lots of writing space in this little journal. And here is, I've added seam binding, and I've added a bunny on this tag. I think you can see him there. He doesn't blend in too much. And added some, the hair, whatever that trim is, the real feathery trim. Can't think of the name of it. I've added a bow, seam binding bow to the top, 2 different colors. Here's a little pocket here from this little half page. I use my scrap paper up, and what I cut off of some of these smaller pages of larger paper, I made another page, half page out of it. You can write there. More from the kit. And here I have used, well, you know what that paper is. Used that. And here is another one of those butterflies that I used. Those are sticky on the back. I added some glue to that so that it would stay in. And more writing space. Here's a vellum page. This is some stickers that I had, and I've had them for years. K&K stickers, and I've had them, and I'm trying again to use those up. And here is a paper. This is just some parchment type paper, Swarthmore I believe it is, and I've made it into just a place she can open that up and write in there, and tied a bow around it there for the to make it a little more private. Then here's more writing space. This is some of my coffee dyed paper that I have laid a doily on top and coffee dyed it. And here's another pocket with, this is scrapbooking paper from a pad that I have. Here's another little bunny poking out of the little pocket there. And there is a postcard from one of the kits. And another half page there, and I've trimmed that in lace. More place to write. Here is another little card, journaling card, and a little pocket. And there's the center of the book, and I've used a this is one of the I'm not sure where I got this. I've had that in my stash, and I don't remember where I believe that was on a scrapbooking paper. And then I've added some pansies around, and then the lined card, and the same over here. Here's another pocket. I had this came in the kit, and I think it was really to trim a page, but I made a long narrow tag from it, added some little flowers and some jute string to just make it a little more fun. And there's another tag from the kit. More of that paper. I stenciled on that. You can write right over it. And here's some trim that I had that I thought went well color-wise with that, and adds to another little pocket. I believe those are Chapter 1 pockets. And here's another little tag and another one. More writing space, more tags, and as you see, some are lined and some are not. And this was from the kits, and these are little flowers that I made with a punch and added some gems in the middle. The other side of the vellum, another one of those bunnies. And here is grid paper is what that is. I couldn't think of the name earlier. Then here's another one of those Hobby Lobby flowers with a lace trimmed paper, and another background page. And here I've added, this was in one of the Calico collage kits, another one of those pansy flowers with some seam binding trim. And there's lace that was gifted, or trim that was gifted to me. And this is another little pocket here that things can be put in. And this is heat embossed, and it says, "Each day at dawn, an opera begins in my backyard." So I inked that, or stamped it, and heat embossed it. And there's more heat embossing with gold, a little bird and bird's nest. And here's more trim that I had, and I added a little lavender ink, Tim Holtz ink, on this to just make it go with the page a little bit more. And there's another journaling card, postcard. and I cut this from one of the pages to make it fit this book. And the other side of the doily. And here's another little ephemera from the kit that I fussy cut and made it a pocket. And another tag that I've added the Tim Holtz flower on top. And I've also added gold around the edges with a gold pen. And then here's some lace trim that I had. Another pocket here that can be used for whatever, and I actually have put something in there, so there is a tag. A few of them have things in and some of them don't. So here's another little pocket and a rose. I believe that is from, that's either Artie Mae's or Calico Collage, I'm not sure which. There's a little clock. And here's more, another pocket with a seam binding bow. That is a chapter 1 digital work pocket, and then I've added the rose and the little bow. And there's 2 more little cards. And I won't take all of these out, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6 little journaling cards in here, tickets and cards and circles and that can be written on. And there are actually 3 pockets here. This top one also is a pocket that can be used. And this is another piece of trim. I almost hoard these little flowers because I'm almost out of them. I have that color and blue, and I love those so much, and I've used them so much, so I'm trying to use everything, but oh, sometimes it's hard because I like them so much. More seam binding trim on a pocket. I used one of those Super 8, Crazy 8, I'm not sure what it's called, but one of those punches. I don't see those around much anymore. And here's another Calico Collage tag. There's another page, and here is a lace. This is from Ravioli Dreams. Etsy shop, and she has a lot of beautiful hand-dyed lace, and so I will put that below too, so you can go to her shop. And here's another pocket. There's another one of the Tim Holtz flowers, and I have incorporated that little bunny in behind the flower. And here's another Calico Collage fussy cut, more trim, another tag that is in the kits, and the pocket that I have added lace to, and it's a little bit tight there. And then here's another one. I've added stickles and to glitz it up a little bit, and there it is. And there's the last page, and another pocket at the back with the letter that I always include, the bookmaker's letter. There's another little bunny there coming out. And that concludes the end of this journal. I hope you have enjoyed that. Now I will share with you why I've been gone. The last year has been a life-changing thing for me. My husband moved to heaven. He was my biggest fan, but now he's with the Lord, and he knew he was going, and before he left, he told me, I want you to keep on keeping on. That I am doing. Some days are better than others, and this is the first time I have done a video, which was not easy, but it's now done, and I've gone through another hurdle. I am going to keep on keeping on, and the next thing he said to me after I told him to just go be with Jesus because he was suffering so much. And he said, "Oh, what a glorious day that will be." And the next thing he said was, "I'll be waiting on you." So I know he is, and it's okay. And like I said, there's good days and bad days. And so for those of you who still have your soulmates, love and cherish them because you never ever know. Make sure you're ready to go to heaven. That's the most important thing. Because now I know that he is with Jesus and he is having one glorious day. And I don't think the way this old world's rocking and rolling that it's going to be long till we'll all be there. So just be ready. And I thank you for encouraging me, all of my friends and family who did that. And I am going to keep on keeping on because I have a couple of more journals to share. But I won't have to do this video again, and I'm thankful and grateful that I got through it. Thank you for your support, and hope you put a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and there will be many more videos ahead. Thank you.